It was nearly a decade ago, but the tragic passing of Heath Ledger still feels like it was yesterday. Ledger, who has a list of roles in films one could choose from, wasn't just known for his incredible talent in front of the camera, but for his kind-hearted soul that touched everyone on a daily basis. And that still lives on today. What many didn't know about the actor is that he liked to record his life through the lens of his very own camera, and now, thanks to Spike TV, we get an inside look at that very footage with a feature-length documentary titled I Am Heath Ledger, which will be in select theaters on April 23rd. Man, this just warms my heart that we're getting this documentary because I remember when The Dark Knight came out. Or I remember like the months leading up to The Dark Knight, like 8 months, 6 months before, and I was so excited. I was in high school. I was in 10th grade, and I was just telling everybody like, you gotta watch. Like I was just talking about it every single day. I was so excited because I loved Batman Begins, and just those trailers, the Joker, I would quote the trailers word for word. And mostly because of the Joker, like it was incredible. And I had the Joker t-shirt, everything. He passed away and I was like, that's horrible. Like this movie hasn't even came out yet. And you can already tell this performance is special. And then it happened and I was just like, I was so upset. I don't, like, other than Carrie Fisher, which is a whole other level, but that was probably the most upset I ever was over a celebrity dying. Right. And the fact that he recorded a lot of his life on camera and we're going to be able to see it is awesome. Like this is a celebration of this supposedly kind-hearted man and this guy who was very passionate about what he did. And we get to see it on film. I can't wait to see this, honestly.
Yeah, Heath Ledger is a much beloved actor, you know, and we all know his work, but it's really, you know, behind the camera in his personal, private life that we're really going to get an inside look at the man we've all heard, you know, nothing but great things from. And I think for me, that's the biggest takeaway, the biggest draw is that I'm going to get to know the guy who's made all these incredible movies, done all these incredible roles, and we're going to get a real look inside his personal life and, you know, just who he is as a person beyond an actor. And I just find that so fascinating. I'm a big fan of Heath Ledger. We're all familiar with the diverse roles he's taken throughout his career, whether it's a Knight's Tale, 10 Things I Hate About You, A Brokeback Mountain, The Dark Knight. List goes on. Monsters Ball. List goes on and on and on. And there was nothing that this guy could not do. And he was taken from us too early. And this will be another way to honor Heath Ledger, an actor who, his death was almost a decade ago.
Like, when I read that, I couldn't believe it.
Almost a decade ago.
Well, think about it.
And he's still talked about very much.
I think he might have... Did he die in 2008 before the movie came out?
He died in 2000 and...
If he died in 2007, then that's a decade ago. I mean, it's
I'm going to look at...
It's 9 years plus, right. You know?
No, I think it was January of 2008.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I had to watch Brokeback Mountain for my film class, and if you don't mind the content that it's presenting to you, I definitely recommend checking it out because it is a fantastic movie. And that was Heath Ledger's first Oscar nomination was for Brokeback Mountain, and then he obviously won for The Dark Knight. But he was great in that movie for sure.
Yes, sir.